We're going to look at two plays from the regular season matchup to start this video at least. This is the QB keep on counter that we've had so much success of late running. They ran it very successfully in the first matchup. I should say that the Ravens are in 10 personnel. They have the Titans spread out. Now, in this particular run, they're in man here with a single high safety. As you look at the line, you'll notice on this particular call, the center is pulling with the left tackle. And this is a call they make at the line based on the front, based on angles. And the center will come to the line. He'll make a call. He might say even if he's uncovered. Bozeman might make the call and say something like outside, covered outside, something to that effect. They'll have something where they're going to identify who the puller is on this. It's a big advantage having McCary, a guy that can snap the football and just be that much closer to the end man here. You'll see on this run a real subtle juke here by Lamar. And you'll see the effect it has on 53. He doesn't wholesale buy it, but it's enough to make him stop his feet. So that Lamar right there, you see 53 stop his feet. Lamar's going to get close to the backside of the block here. And right here, jab step out, just explosive. Picks up 9 yards on this play. Watch it again. This is earlier in the contest. You can see a very similar look in terms of the Ravens. Has the look here of cover 4 on the back end to cover 2 receivers to each side. And again, sort of a light box as a result. In this case, well, we'll watch it, but in this case you see guard tackle counter. You'll see the look from the D-line perspective, and he might make a call saying covered outside, something, or shade, something to that effect, and they'll just communicate that the pull is to be done by the guard in this case. He tries to wrong arm him, and Bozeman smushes him. 66, whoever that is. Who's 66? I don't know. Comes off that block. Well, who do we got there? Oh, that's Powers. And good timing by 66. And Lamar's just going to read that block, the right tackle's block there. Big old hole. Tries to juke 46. Again, good success on this play. You saw the Ravens in this game go into some stock 2 or cover 2 coverages. I'd like to see more disguise cover 2 with some man principles underneath. I don't like Marlin in zone. I could show you another play or two where he just looks very uncomfortable. You know, he wants to hit you. Shadow, get in your hip pocket. That's his gig, you know, and he's great at that. But he just does not look as comfortable here in zone. You can see he kind of vacates that flat. You want to disguise the back end. The other thing is, you know, I'm pretty convinced Marcus in particular is very uncomfortable with some kind of single high that he's going to get any kind of help on a deep ball. And as a consequence, he's very susceptible to comeback routes. That's going to be a big part of their passing game. I have a feeling he can hit throws, timing throws to the sideline, like comebacks, and you know, Marcus hasn't been able to kind of try to sit on these things and jump these things because he's not comfortable with help over the top. I'd like to give the 2 safeties less to think about deep, you know, just half of them. That way, if they get something vertical, they can get on top of it. I'm going to contend that we need to be very precious about how we blitz this team. It's a smart quarterback. This is a matchup quarterback. This particular play, it's 3rd down and 10, and this really hurts. You know, they convert here, and you've got them backed up. It's late in the game, and we send 6 to pressure. Now, when I say that he's a matchup quarterback, I guarantee you he's identifying Chuck here. Everybody else is pressed up. I think this is Jimmy, Marlon, Mark is outside, and Chuck really gets hung out to dry here. As he comes down, it's timed up pretty well. But he doesn't have any help underneath, and we send sort of a late sixth man here, and they just get burned. I'd like to see us commit to 4 good rushers and really make those 4 work to get home, and in the hopes that you confuse them middle of the field, confuse them back end. Perhaps if you send 5 here rather than 6, you get off the field.